Next weekend is when the St. Patrick's Day festivities kick off, and you can't celebrate St. Patty without the annual Mayor's River Green Fest. I'm joined by Rachel Radowick, who has everything you need to know about the event. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
So if people are not familiar with this, or maybe have been meaning to get out and this is the year they're finally going to make it happen, what is it all about? Tell us, like, you know, kind of the who, what, when, where, why of it all.
Well, the biggest part of it is obviously to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and with it being on Sunday this year, we're going to expect really big crowds on Saturday. But the key piece of this event is dyeing the river green. Much like places like Savannah and Chicago, we do it even better. It is a bright, vibrant green color, and it's better because, let's see, like, face it, look at those weather forecasts we had. It's going to be 80 degrees, and it's probably still snowing in Chicago.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer weather to watch the river get dyed and all that other fun stuff.
Exactly. So it's going to be on Saturday the 16th, and we kick off in the morning at 10 a.m. with a fun run hosted by the YMCA, and that's just a quick run down to the History Center and then back up, and at 11 o'clock the river goes green. And from 11 till 5 we have a big party in the park, and then at the end of the event we cap it off with a downtown scavenger hunt, which is a really amazing event. Those morning and evening events do require registration. The event in the middle does not.
So if you are getting down there, like Rachel said, it's going to be so busy. So what's the best way to get down there without the hassle?
The best way to get down there without the hassle is obviously rideshare options, but also if you're planning to go to Ybor for the parade later that day, I suggest parking in Ybor and taking the streetcar into downtown, because of course it is free. But if you are a slave to your car and you need to drive in, please feel free to park in the Poe parking garage, Fort Brooke, but then also the Royal Regional lot is a hidden treasure. It's actually $2 to park all day, so it's a great option.
Where is that at?
That's actually on Tampa Street, so it's just pretty much 2 to 3 blocks away from where the park is.
Mental note for myself for later. And then there are some activities you guys are doing, like you said, in the middle of the day, with one special activity for families.
Yes, correct. So actually this year, Mayor's River of Green has expanded up into Kylie Gardens, which is the park that's raised and just above Curtis Hixon. So we're moving a lot of those family-friendly activities up there. We have a family-friendly scavenger hunt that we have every year. We're going to have a really amazing photo opportunity. But then obviously in the lawn, we have our traditional games. We have cornhole and large-scale beer pong and Jenga. We also have an Irish food court where we have your traditional shepherd's pie, bangers and mash, obviously beer for St. Patty's Day, and then under the tent we'll have Irish bands. But new this year, we're actually going to have about a 400-piece marching band close out the show. They're called the Second Time Arounders, and they're really amazing. It's a group of retired marching band folks, and they come back, and it's just a passion of theirs, and they requested to come because they'll be at the St. Patty's Day parade that night too.
And so if someone wants all this information at their fingertips, or maybe missed part of the interview, where can they find more information on this?
Riverofgreen.com has all of that information, those registration links that I talked about, but you can also go to the Mayor's River of Green Fest 2019 Facebook page, and that has everything as well too.
And the city of Tampa is so good at updating their social media. So anything you need to know, definitely check the Facebook first, and even their Twitter is amazing. Rachel, thank you so much for coming on the show, and we hope to see you guys there on Sunday. Of course, we'll be out there with our cameras filming all you happy people while we'll be inside.
Perfect. Look forward to seeing you Saturday.
Thanks, Rachel. Back to you, Lauren.